Hey everybody, Tony here. We are on turn 13, May 26th to 29th, 1940. The Germans received no reinforcements this turn, so now it's just a race north. Here at Moshan, the Germans received 3 captured supply depots because of the capture of the supply base. And they got 1 more to go. So I had wanted to get this unit up to here with them, but the Norwegians have cut it off. So we're just going to have to start moving. Where's my trucks? Okay, so there's 2 trucks here. And they can move 20 hexes by rail. Oh, actually, hang on a second. They were going to move here and drop off the supply depots and then get on the rail. So that is 1 movement point there, 2 to get on the rail, and that leaves them 4, so they can move 16 hexes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This one can move 16 hexes by rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Drop that off and move 1 hex out. Now why is that there? Did I put that in the wrong? Oh. So we're going to have to put this one back down here because it was just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So then this is going to load up another. It's going to entrain. It can move 20 hexes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So isn't it exciting to know that at the very least, I can count at least up to 20. There's 2 right there. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, where they will be absorbed by their headquarters unit. 196th. here, pick up a supply depot. Actually, they can pick up 3. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, 163. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3. 9, 3. Actually, let's put an interdiction marker down. Interdict the hex side. Oh, internal bug. But yet it still did it. I may have to update my copy of Vassal because it's starting to get buggy. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. And they can carry these 3 depots that have been handed off. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I was right. 1, 2. They are still moving along the road, so they don't have the downside. And this 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Interdict hex side. And that's really it for the Germans. Everything else is just pinning Norwegian units down. You're going to take these 6 and we're going to try and take out the last Allied supply base. So we're going to take our these 3. We're going to try and take out the artillery there that is just mauling the Germans. We're going to take these 3 transports and fly supply to there. The Allies lost their ability to intercept last turn. And just for giggles, we're going to go and we're going to do some bombing there and hope that something good happens. So 18-1 will be on the 6-1 chart. -1 for the forest that's there. And of course, 1 -1 defender disrupted. Well, hang on, before we do that, we gotta roll for escape, which it didn't. But defender disrupted. They pull out. This is spent. And this is actually supposed to be on their way back. Doing things kind of out of order here. So we have 12 points of dive bombers going after that right there. It's not the artillery. There's the artillery that was killing me. So 12. The Narvik chart, 12 points. Hits on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. 5 hit. And as you can see, I did get that fixed. Return to there. And then it's going to be great. This is going to be picking up the screams of a pregnant woman in the background. 24th Guards. 24th Guards. Open this up a little bit. They'll go for this one. They hit on a 5 or a 6. Make sure they'll go for both of these. And they will hit on a 6. So left one, miss. Right one, miss. So they go back. So this one is 9 to 2, 4 to 1, -1. Is it -1 or -2? Hopefully it's not -2. Mountain -2. 4 to 1 -2. 6, 4. Defender half eliminated. So that's the loss of 3. So this one has been eliminated. This one is forced to retreat. So they're being whittled down. Had much more success way to the south against the Norwegians. Up here, not so much. And finally here, we have 214 and 69. I don't want recent. I want new. Since my handy dandy calculator is on the charger right now, so we have 214 and the 69th. So 214th, that is 8, and 7 is 15, 16. And 9, 10, plus 4 equals 30 to 4, 8, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8, 11, 12, 15. So 2 to 1 minus 1. And that is 5, 2 to 1, 4. No effect. So they just sit tight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the exploitation phase. Delete that. 1, 2. I'm not even sure if that is completely legal. Let me check. So while the rules mention that if a unit starts a movement phase in an enemy, in the same hex as an enemy, it may move out of there. And it does not specifically prohibit exploitation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the panzers are now moving slowly up the road. They are now knocking on the door of Moshan. Oh, I've completely forgot about this. Dang it. So how much AA is there? 12. 12 and 22, 28. So that is 4, 8, and 5. It's 13. So that's 2 to 1. And 8, 11, 28. So 2 to 1 in both cases. And this is going to take its toll on the Germans. So wave 1. 5 is a miss. Wave 2, 5 is a miss. Yeah, maybe this thing does have a tendency to roll high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 shots, and they both hit on a 5 or all of them hit on a 5 or a 6. Or we could. What is the maximum? Because we only need one more hit. 17 plus. So 7, 14, 19. 7, 14, 19. So this group will combine and this group will combine. And they both automatically hit, destroying the supply base once and for all. Whoops. Decrease, and then clone, decrease, decrease. So there are now 4 hits there, and the supply base is toast. So now that that's done, it's just a question of Harstad is the last one. And there's only one supply base left. And this is a range of there to Harstad. It's 28. Those would have to be flown at extended range. Suppose that we could put a... there is a supply base at Narvik. Also 28 hexes. And from the looks of it, there is one supply base left that they could probably put at Tromsø up here. But the Allies are rapidly running out of real estate. So with all of that done, we now move on to the Allied half the turn. Okay, so the Allies get one more. They get a hurricane that finally arrives at Halsted Field, but there is, other than flying out to the Shetland Islands, there's really nowhere for it to go. It just doesn't have the reach. There's also the 82nd AA Battalion that arrives, and it gets shipped to Morana. But now we need to determine supply status. So all of these units are now out of supply. So what we're going to need to do what we're going to do is going to take this group and move it to Narvik. It will take over for the French, ultimately. And abandon that port. The LC is going to move here. That's as far as it can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The aircraft carriers are going to move way the heck up here in hopes of staying out of the range of the bombers, even though the bombers are otherwise occupied. 8, 9, 10. This unit is going to move back here and flip. That one is going to move back there. This one cannot move just yet, but it is going to be difficult for the Germans to take it out at all, because it is one of the stronger Allied units out there. We are going to move those units to Narvik. And we'll figure out the AA later. So 2, 3, 4. Pull these out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, where these captured supply depots. Actually, probably should have taken them with, but didn't. It could have at least provided general supply. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And the British have really broken down pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, I'm laying on my touchpad trying to figure out why the square thing keeps turning on. Why is that even on? It should be off. Oh, nice. Straights with 2 T's. Let's see. So 2 for mountain units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the French aren't going to wander too far. They're just going to take up 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're going to take a position on the other side. The artillery is going to go with them, but the tanks cannot. So yeah, there is no way that the Germans are going to recapture Narvik. So let's look at the stacking here. So the 342nd Tank Company is legal. The King's Own Hussars are legal. The Marines are legal in the port. So artillery and the 13 LE, so they're all good. And let's 1, 2. Oops. Flip. Actually, I should do Norwegian mobilization just in case. And there's got to be something wrong with this, because this is what it comes up with consistently. So we may just have to. Oops. Norwegian mobilization, turn 13, 10, and 7. 10 and 7. And those are captured. And pretty much that's going to be the end of that. So at this point, it is a foregone conclusion that the Germans are not going to make it to Narvik. They have to make their way through. It's highly unlikely they're going to make it through all of this. So we got 2 more turns to go. I'm still going to push forward with them, even though the conclusion has been determined. But because I still need to check and make sure I have all the pieces, and occasionally check and make sure that they flip like they're supposed to. Flip, even though this one, there's no reason to make it flippable. So anyway, until next time, it shall be May 30th to June 2nd. The battle for Norway will be coming to an end. See you soon.